Bonjour and welcome to the Tarot of Claude. Today I'm going to be doing the mid-November tarot reading for the sign of Virgo. I hope you're doing well and that you've had a good month so far. Those are general readings, they will not apply to all of you, so take what resonates and discard the rest. If the message doesn't resonate, or if you would like a more comprehensive picture for the next 2 weeks, make sure you check your moon, Venus and rising sign, as this can help you get some clarity. So what are the energies for our lovely Virgos for mid-November till the end of November? So your first energy is flexible. Okay, so you're going to have to not be rigid in the next 2 weeks. And then I'm going to pick out another energy randomly. Let's see. What card am I going to pick out? Which one's talking to me? You. The tribe. How funny. I think this card has come out at least twice now. So this is to do with your community. So it could be your community as in literally your town and its inhabitants, but it could also be your chosen family as in your friends. It could be your co-workers, it could be your biological family. It could also be if you're part of a club like a book club, a yoga club, that kind of thing. So it's talking about being flexible within your community. Let's see what the tarot has to say about this. All right. Oops, come here you, there you go. This is you, 10 of Cups. Crossing you, Queen of Swords. Below you, the Hierophant. Above you, the Chariot. Why do I always do this? It doesn't fit. Okay, behind you, the Star. Ahead of you, 9 of Pentacles, nice. Advice, 6 of Wands. Environment, Knight of Swords. Hopes and fears, Justice. Outcome, Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, so underlying energies, the 2 of Wands. Okay. So at the moment you seem happy. 10 is the number of completion and the 10 of Cups is to do with feelings and emotions. So this is you feeling very happy with life, that you've got what you were hoping for. But this is crossed by the Queen of Swords. Now queens are the passive energy of leadership, as opposed to a king who's an active leader. They're receptive, they represent patience, and the swords is to do with intellect, thoughts, but also truth and communication. Now the Queen of Swords is someone who does not stand for BS, and she will cut what no longer serves her. She's very fair, very factual, and yeah, she's just not going to tolerate any fools around her, let's just put it this way. So this is kind of crossing your happiness at the moment. And I can't help but see that the first card I actually pulled was about being flexible. That the Queen of Swords is not flexible at all. She's a bit rigid. And the 10 of Cups talks about, you being happy, generally speaking, like emotionally, and this is to do with being flexible within a group of people, the tribe. So as I said, it could be anyone, your co-workers, your family, group of friends. And this is asking for flexibility, and at the moment you're crossed by someone who is not flexible. So it could be someone in your environment, or it could just be you, you know, not wanting to be flexible, just being factual. It's nothing bad. I mean, I am a very factual person, so I'm not going to judge you on that. I'm just saying. It's interesting because in the past, near past, you have the star. Now the star is a major arcana, and it's a beautiful card. This is the card of hope, guidance, you know, being guided by the universe towards your greater good. It's also a card of healing. And so this is what you have in your near past. So everything seems very happy and, you know, positive. And in your subconscious mind, so you may not be aware of it, you have the Hierophant, another major arcana. Now the Hierophant, there's layers to all of those cards. He can represent a teacher, someone very wise. It can represent studying and knowledge. It can represent a big institution, because if you think about it, in medieval times you had the king, and the second power was the church. So this could be another aspect of the card. Could also represent traditions, relationships, you know, like very committed relationships, marriage, that kind of thing. And this is playing in the background of your head. So, you know, traditions, values, being emotionally fulfilled, all of this goes really, really nicely with your Ten of Cups in the middle, which is where you're at now. But your goals and aspirations are the Chariot, and the Chariot is victory. We're talking about a long, hard-fought battle, and that brings a great success. And again, major arcana. So we're talking about energies that really are going to shape and form your lives, you know. And the Chariot can also talk about moving. So moving houses, but it could also be going on a trip, but it could also be relocating. It's a card of movement, generally speaking. Now this is in your goals and aspiration right now anyway. And I can't help but look at the underlying energy that we have for the deck. And it's the Two of Wands. Now the Two of Wands is about decisions. Wands is to do with passion, what really ignites you. And this is the card of, okay, where do I go, left or right? It will be successful, because generally speaking you have two wands and you can see the sprouting of the wands. So there's no right or wrong decision, but you need to go left or right. The experience will be different, but you will get to the same result. And you do get that duality with the Chariot as well, because the beasts that drive it, I mean, sometimes there's sphinxes, it depends on the deck. Here you've got dragons. They always look at different sides. They, you know, it's the duality of it. And I can't help but see it in the Two of Wands, and that decision to be made, and the need to be flexible around that decision. So if we're talking about, you know, relocating your tribe, maybe, you need to be flexible about this, and maybe not overanalyze, because this is pure thinking process with the Queen of Swords, and not looking at things in a very open-minded way. And the Hierophant in your subconscious is saying, you know, maybe ask your spirit team, or ask God, whoever you believe it, you know, to guide you, to tell you what to do, which way to go. Because in the near future, you've got the Nine of Pentacles. That's a really, really good card. It's 9 is the number of achievement, and Pentacles is to do with your physical reality. So, you know, home life, work life, financial assets. It's being able to provide for yourself and everyone around you. It's quite a strong, independent energy. It's after having worked hard and refined your skills that you get to the Nine of Pentacles. And this is in the near future for you. And the advice is the Six of Wands. Now 6 is the number of harmony after having overcome a challenge, and Six of Wands to do with passion. This is a victory, which you have two victory cards. You see, the Chariot is a victory, and the Six of Wands is a victory as well. And so the advice is to concentrate on what you've probably already achieved through your hard work, and concentrate on that in order to get the victory that you're looking for and make that decision. Because in the environment and external influences, you have the Knight of Swords. Now, it could be someone, I mean, okay, so knights, you know, they indicate a change, they indicate movement, transformation, because they take action. And swords, as I said previously, are to do with your thoughts, communications, and truth. So it could be someone bringing you an offer. It could be someone also revealing something. But it could also just be saying that, you know, the environment is right for you to make a change, to, you know, make a decision and make a change. So it's either something coming towards you, or it's just, you know, now is the right time for you to make that decision that's in a pipeline over here. But remember to be flexible, because in your hopes and fear you have Justice. Now, Justice is the Karma card. She brings about harmony in our lives. This is again a major arcana, so we're talking a major influence in your life. This is you reap what you sow. And when Justice appears in the spread, it generally indicates that justice is going to be served in your favor. So I don't quite know what you're hoping, obviously, for, because you know, this is a general reading. I'm talking to a lot of people here, but you're hoping for justice. You're hoping for, you know, balance to come into your world. And as an outcome, you get the Knight of Wands. As I said, the Knights, they're action takers. Wands is passion. It's going on an adventure. It's someone making you an offer that's really going to excite you and ignite you. And this is the outcome. So this is probably why the card of flexibility came out. Because if you analyze everything like the Queen of Swords just factually, you may miss out on an opportunity, an adventure that could really, really ignite your fire and keep you in that Ten of Cups energy of feeling so good inside and so fulfilled. You are where you are right now due to guidance from God, the divine, the universe, your angels. This is why you are where you are. And the cards are saying to not be too rigid, not be so analytical about it, because in the environment you have some offers, some news that's going to come your way, which could come from your tribe, by the way, or the environment is just so positive right now for you to take action and make that decision that's indicated here by the Two of Wands. And it could well be that you get a very, very exciting offer, or that you just decide to take action and be the Knight of Wands and go for it once you relinquish the control that the Queen of Swords tends to have. She could also be someone exerting that control over you. This is another way of looking at it. She could be a member of your tribe who's stopping you from moving forward. But in the near future, you have the Nine of Pentacles. You are going to be successful at whatever it is you're trying to achieve. So that's what I've got for you. That was a really positive reading. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed your journey through the cards with me too. I also do daily tarot readings, which I'm going to leave you a card left or right for you to click on should you desire to have a look at them. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some time with me. I really appreciate it. If any of it resonated at all, or if it helped you in any kind of way, do let me know in the comment box below. I would love to hear from you and interact with you. I wish you a fantastic next 2 weeks, and I hope to see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.